What is up, guys? We are the Unweighed Podcast, where we do everything Pokemon, talk about everything Pokemon on a weekly basis. And yeah, I am Pokemon. Why am I Pokemon? I'm not Pokemon.
You are Pokemon.
Oh, I am Pokemon. I'm Pokesoul.
I'm Pokemon Juju.
Because I'm used to hearing you do it first, so I think Pokemon Juju. I don't know why. Yeah. And of course, she needs no introduction.
Me?
Yes, you.
Superduperdani.
Superduperdani. Yeah.
So what's up?
Do I need to talk closer?
Yeah.
So act like you're whispering secrets into the microphone.
Hey guys, how's it going?
There you go.
So I'm pretty sure this is what the kind of mics they use for ASMR stuff.
They have to. It's like so close.
Yeah.
My mic, I'd be like gaming and yelling into my mic. So I'm way back.
No, I'm
but
the
this
same.
one you gotta be like right here.
Yeah, we got hollows, only hollows on the podcast yesterday.
He was
He was like all the way back
that's
here.
more comfortable. I was like, hey everybody.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So how's it going today? How's your Collectacon experience been so far?
Collectacon is good. I did a panel earlier. I'm doing this. I'm like going around to all the booths. I'm trying to do some trades and stuff.
Okay.
as well.
Picking up stuff for yourself, like personal collection stuff.
I'm currently doing something for like a video.
Oh, okay.
And then there's a couple of items that I'm looking for maybe for my collection, but I haven't seen them yet.
Anything specific that you...
There's this Pikachu card, and I can't even. It's like a 1998 vending series or something.
Is it the one
like
that says
weird
squiggly?
art. Yeah.
I had somebody come by earlier. You wanted a 10 though?
Yes.
Oh, okay. His was an 8.
Oh,
I was gonna grab it from him, and I was like, no, I'm okay.
they're so cute. Yeah, that's the one card that I want for my collection.
I got a Mario Pikachu over here just sitting here at his PSA 10.
Can I see?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So as he's pulling us out, can you give us like the backstory about how Danny became super?
The super Danny.
Danny became super.
Oh my gosh! Look, he's so handsome.
I have the Luigi one shoot.
Zoom in. Yeah, that's our show and tell button.
Wow. Not sponsored by Vitamin Water.
Unless they want to.
That's pretty.
Yeah. So okay, I love this card.
So how did you come to be? What made you start doing your thing?
I started making YouTube videos. I started my YouTube channel in 2008.
2008.
I was a child. I was like 12 or something. I just like really liked making videos, like recording stuff, documenting things. Still do to this day. But I was like kind of obsessed with just like creating things out of like other things that exist, like telling a story, basically.
Okay.
So started my YouTube channel. I was uploading like video game stuff, Pokemon tutorials. My channel was originally called Super Duper Tutorials.
Oh, okay.
And I was doing I was like the first person to do tutorials on Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That was my original.
That's actually one of my because I'm a Silver Gold person. Like, that's my favorite games.
Soul Silver is the
But
best
when
one.
Soul Silver came out, I was like, oh my god, you can walk with Pokemon behind you. I was freaking the hell out.
But not only that, but you could go back to Johto.
Oh yeah.
That was like mind-blowing experience right there for me.
Yeah, that's what got me back into it, because I played that game and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to get these cards. I need to start doing all this other stuff.
And they also had the Pokewalkers, right? The little
yeah.
And
I would wear that at gym. Like I would take it to gym class and wear that.
That's awesome.
Oh my god.
I still have my Pokewalker.
I found mine. Yeah, I found it, and I think it still works. I lost it again. I
got like a complete in-box Soul Silver copy, but it was missing the Pokewalker. And then I went to like this old video game store, and he's like, yeah, someone just brought like 6 Pokewalkers, and I was like, perfect timing, because I need one. So it worked out really nicely.
Nice.
Wow. But
So-
yeah, then over time, like I literally just like kept making videos.
Yeah.
Started doing unboxing stuff, and now we're here.
Yeah.
So the funny thing is, when Hidden Face came out, you're the first YouTuber I went to go watch. You got me back to like doing it again. It wasn't Lean Hard. It was actually you.
Wow.
Yeah. So I remember.
Awesome.
And I remember you kind of stopped for a little bit. I was like, oh my gosh, you kind of stopped. And then you got it on TikTok. I was like, yes. So
that's his main thing is TikTok. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So what would you say your main platform is?
I mean, so I make YouTube videos pretty consistently. I stream 4 times a week, and then I'll post on TikTok and Instagram and all that. Like I post everywhere. I would say like because YouTube is where I don't know. Like that was my main platform.
Yeah.
Because on Twitch you do like a lot of like playthroughs and stuff, right?
Yeah, I'll do video game stuff on Twitch.
What have you been playing lately?
I played through all of Kirby.
Nice.
All of Pokemon.
Kirby.
I just got my girlfriend Kirby actually for her birthday.
Oh, the Kirby sucks. The new game was really good.
Yeah,
I thought it was a tattoo.
The what?
I thought you were gonna show a Kirby tattoo.
Oh,
or something.
He has every tattoo that we talk about.
Right? That's why I thought he was.
I'm a tattoo artist, so I bring it up all the time.
I know you play a lot of Pokemon Unite, right?
Yeah, I used to,
haven't been
and
doing
I
as
was. Now, not as much. I'm not very competitive. So that game being
it got competitive real quick.
I was like, oh my gosh, I can't.
I bought it with my friends, and I played it like 2 days, and I was just like, I'm not good at this. And they just mad at me because I don't help. So I just stopped playing.
I played it for a little bit when it first came out, but the only thing that drew me to it was because it was Pokemon, and because I'm a very, very big League of Legends player. So it's kind of have the same mechanics, other than like using the game the
it's
Wii,
like similar to like the MOBA part of it.
Yeah, the MOBA part.
I've never played a game like that before.
I've been playing a lot of Fortnite since no builds came out.
Yeah,
it's actually a funny game.
I can't. I'm terrible.
I love Fortnite.
It's so fun because before I would like be killing people, and then someone builds a box around me. I'm like, I don't even know how to switch to that.
Build a boxer. It's not that hard.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't under pressure.
I'll show you.
But no, I don't even play builds. No builds mode.
Oh my god. That's why it's all laggy
So
a little bit more about Superduperdani. So like you've been doing like box breaks lately too, right? Like what
a lot of Pokemon card openings.
Any interesting things coming up?
Oh, I have. So I currently have a Flash Fire box that I'm about to break.
Okay.
I've got a couple that I'm like thinking about. I mean, I have some evolutions, and I do like modern breaks every week. Anyway, on YouTube,
Right.
like every Saturday, I'll sit down and open up like either the most recent Japanese set or English set or whatever. So yeah, I'm working on a couple of like 2010s era boxes coming up soon.
The thing that honestly like whenever I first heard of you, this wasn't when I first heard of you. I already had heard of you and I was watching you, and then the thing that stuck out to me like a lot was when you opened up that error box where every card was hollow.
That's where I heard of you too.
I was like, what?
I always make fun of Brandon every time I see him. I was like, hey, remember that one time you sold that box, you idiot? But he's not an idiot. How would he even be able to know that?
No.
Yeah, you don't know until you open it.
And I actually bought that box at Collectacon,
I remember.
like Dallas Collectacon, like a year ago or so. And like he was telling me that he was thinking about breaking that box at the con if nobody bought it.
Right.
And I was like, oh, that's mine.
I
was so stoked to get it.
Okay, another hollow. Okay, another hollow. Okay, another hollow.
We thought it was like top heavy or there was something wrong where all 12 were on the top.
Yeah.
I opened one from like the bottom after like the 6-pack or something. And they're like,
That's just
okay,
wild.
How many did you pull?
No,
the whole that's it.
I heard that there was a bunch of hollow. I didn't know everyone.
Yeah,
it was an error box.
Every
36
card.
hollows.
Yeah. We got, a ton of, like, duplicate. I think we got almost a full hollow set minus Houndour. The Houndour hollow is the only one we did not get. We got all the other ones.
Right. It was unlim, right? Or was it first ed?
It was unlimited,
yeah. Cool. Did anybody like get any of those cards graded or anything like that?
I'm sure they did. I didn't hear back about them, but I'm sure people did from that break.
That's insane.
It's like one of those like once in a lifetime things. Because like it was a live break too. It was on Whatnot, so it was like everybody in the chat was blowing up. People were so excited to get in on that or just like be a part of that experience.
That's so crazy, man.
Like it's never been documented before. I got the whole thing.
Yeah,
on video.
that's like a one of one.
You got on video is pretty awesome.
That's literally a one of one, and that's so awesome.
So speaking of like videos and stuff, I want to kind of dive into your content creation. Like when you're making like a YouTube video or like any kind of like content, what are you kind of like aiming for? And because like Dr. Applesauce made it the point. He said like he does two for him or two for the crowd and one for him. So like he'll do two videos that the people want to enjoy and one that he doesn't care how it does. So like in that realm, like what's like your inspiration for making videos, or like how do you do to avoid like burnout or do stuff that you really like versus like what's like the meta or what's popular as far as content?
Wow, I feel like it's tough to like find a balance, and that's something that I've talked to a lot of content creators about, because it's like, okay, we have an idea that we are super passionate about, but in our gut feeling or like based on our experience, like the video would flop.
Yeah.
Right.
So you have to compromise and like basically take parts of it and make it like, okay, I have to structure this like this because I know people would click on it if it's like more related to this or whatever. I would say I don't have like a thing where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make a video for myself now and make one for my viewers then. It's normally like a mix of that, and then I also just have other creative outlets that I use that I'm like, okay, this is satisfying that like solely creative part of me that I don't need to make a separate video where it's like giving that.
With that, you also have a podcast as well.
Yeah, I was just about to say that too.
Yeah.
I was like,
is that more like
Superduperdani on a podcast.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about the Shadowless Podcast.
The Shadowless Podcast. Yeah, so every week we get together and goof off. Like every single week we get less and less about Pokemon, even though we have a Pokemon.
I feel that's kind of how we're going on.
No, yeah,
that's what I've said. Well, I go from like, okay, we have like a chat, and we do every Wednesday. So like by Sunday, we're like, all right. I'm always like, guys, what's this week's topic? I need some bullet points. Let's talk. And then by the time we meet, we're just like, let's just wing it. And then, we have more fun when we wing it, honestly. Unless it's like something like really controversial that has a lot of detail. I think winging it and bullshitting for the first half is always fun. Yeah,
because we have our set structure, but in between that, there's so much rambling that goes on. So it's like we have like bullet points for the news and stuff. We're going to talk about this. And then everything else is just like whatever. Yeah,
we literally just pull up Poke Beach whenever we want to know about news.
Right there. Like,
no, we just pull it up.
Today's news, I'm just reading it. On the news set coming out
on Spotify, they have no idea.
And then at the end, we plug in Poke Beach. Like, you actually see this on Poke Beach, guys.
What's your favorite like set that you're collecting right now, or like what is your passion? Like Wizards of the Coast, more modern.
Okay, wait. Do you say WotC or do you say Wizards of the Coast?
I say Wizards of the Coast. Yeah.
I feel like a Valley girl when I say
I'm gonna
WotC.
make a shirt and have him face on there.
WotC.
I collect WotC only.
So
can we save that audio? So we can press
remember I told you how that button doesn't work anymore?
Yeah.
So I made an audio.
WotC.
Remember that little that thing? I did it and I put it on there.
Oh, it didn't work?
But no, it worked. But I was like, I'm not gonna keep it because I don't know how we would ever use it. But everyone was like, on our very first episode, I stumbled over my words and I was like, and then they were like, dude, and then he like copied me. Like on the video, and it was so funny.
You sounded like Schwarzenegger when you did it.
And it was so funny, and then like we should totally bet that a sound bit, and I was like, okay, and I made it finally, and then I just took it off because I didn't know how we would ever use that. Like it would just be random.
So I took a break. I took a forced break because my Pokemon account was hacked from like the end of 2018 to like last summer. And when I came back, T17 was like a thing instead of just saying the other Typhlosion. And everyone was saying WotC, and I was like, why the hell is everyone saying WotC all the time? And then I finally saw it, and I was like, oh, it's the acronym. But still, I was like, just say Wizards or Wizards of the Coast.
I think it sounds like WotC.
Hey, do you want some WotC? I'm like,
you want some WotC?
Do I have to look? I feel like I have to go. I feel like when you tell WotC, I have to go on pillidentifier.com and type in WotC. It sounds like some kind of like prescription medicine.
All the kids
are you suffering from depression? Try WotC today. Ask your doctor about.
I love about those is at the end it's like, but the side effects can be suicidal thoughts.
Yeah, they got this.
Side effects from WotC can be bankruptcy.
No, but it's always like suicidal thoughts, death. It's like
worse than where you started.
I just have diarrhea. What the hell is this medicine?
I'm just taking crypto.
Nice. Give Danny your impression. Your
my walking one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen to this.
Okay. Now we're here with Danny. She's duper. I don't even know how to say this. It's great. It's good. It's good for you.
No. That was fantastic. So you know Leonhardt, right?
Yeah.
Oh my. Okay, he can do Leonhardt.
Tell us.
But I can only do it. I'm not trying though.
No, you can do it. You can do it.
What's up, guys? Today we're opening a Flash Set booster box. Oh my god!
That was so good. It's like he's here.
We're hopefully gonna get him on too because they know each other as well.
Since I got into Pokemon. Like I've been on a few flights with him, and then we did our read assignment together in the panel. We sat next to each other, so I like.
We're hopefully gonna try to get him on here too. For a few minutes.
He follows me.
We're gonna walk up and he's gonna be like, who's that?
He only follows like 67 people. I think I'm one of them. So.
Oh.
Wow.
I just started practicing that.
Did you really?
Wow. No, he goes slow.
I want that to be a sound.
That's on our soundboard.
Is it really?
It is. Yeah. They do have it.
Can we copy you guys and have that one noise?
No.
We're gonna
find your own.
We're gonna put a label and it says this is Shadowless noise. So
I was gonna go.
You do the chopper.
Get to the chopper. I was playing Call of Duty once, and we were playing with like a super Cajun dude, and he was like, "Hey, now there, you're gonna put a C4 down on the chopper now, boy." And we were like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, put a C4 on the chopper now." So every time I think of that,
wow,
it's kind of sounding Jamaican.
No, but he was like, "Put a C4 on the chopper. Put a C4 on the chopper." And we were like, "What are you saying, dude?" He was telling us to throw a C4 on the chopper.
I can hear that.
Yeah.
I don't know how you didn't get that.
No, it was like speaking, I don't even know. If you've heard someone like super Cajun, you'll understand.
I have.
Cajun people aren't real folks, if you guys didn't know that.
Oh my god, this guy.
So, what are your next like projects coming up? What are you doing right now?
Next project. So I'm ramping up streams, like 4 streams a week. I'm trying to stream for longer, doing breaks, and then the video I'm working on here is I'm doing a trade up video.
Oh yeah. You did one last one. Yeah. From a coin, right?
Yeah. So I'm just gonna like make that. I'm just gonna keep trading out.
You know, you're inspired kids to do that. We had somebody.
I've had so many kids come up to me. I've helped so many kids. So one kid came up. He gave me a Clefairy from Celebrations. I gave him a CGC card. He came back. I gave him a PSA 10 card, and at the end of the day, walked away with a Charizard from front Plasma Storm or Stormfront PSA 7.
Wow.
Yeah. He started with a $25
That's
card.
So cool.
Yeah.
I think it's cool seeing like people doing like, because I remember this idea came from like the person that did like the paper clip into like a house or whatever, right? So I think it's cool to see what people can come up with, and I think that's pretty awesome that people are like fucking trading so high for this. Like it's like, oh my god,
he wanted to cash out on me. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna cash out on you, bro. I know where you started.
Yeah, really.
That was like the first person I met at a collectacon, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know you're always doing this. And I'm like,
yeah. So your projects, what else?
Oh yeah. No, so that's the main one that I'm doing right now is like that trade up thing, and then I've got a couple of like conventions that I'm doing. So I'm just kind of
awesome.
recording that kind of stuff, going to the cons, and then I think in July I'm gonna like kind of sit down and figure out what I want to work on next as far as like big stuff.
Yeah, big stuff.
As far as the conventions and so, it's got to be awesome to like, see people who follow you and are into your content. Like it's got to be like a cool feeling, like having people come up and I mean, we do the same thing. Like we think you're awesome, so like we want to have you. So like,
and we're like a new podcast. Like nobody knows us yet. And people have come up to us. And talked to us, and I'm just like. I'm just like, I don't know.
It's a good feeling.
It's a very good feeling, but I don't know how to handle it yet. And it's nothing. And it's nothing yet. And I'm just like.
It makes it so much more special though, because I think like being online, you're sitting behind the computer and you're like talking to these people that they have like an icon, but sometimes like their icon's like an anime character and their name's not their real name. And like when you get to actually like see people here and talk to them and like actually interact with them as people, like it changes so much. Like it makes it so much more real.
Right.
Yeah,
it makes it
so
more of a
special.
connection, putting a face to it. Like
like I was saying before, like and I see the difference in numbers, like as far as following count is when you add that personal element by starting to show your face and your photos and really like going live, showing your face versus like always being behind the camera. I think people want that personal connection, and they're gonna follow those people who are like, hey, I'm putting myself out there. This is me. It's not just my hand or a picture of a card.
Right.
Like I'm trying to do more like reels and stuff like that and show my face. I used to do lives more and like show my face more, but I think with this podcast, I'm kind of getting my
for sure.
Don't show your face.
That's something like over time. I think that's something that like grows on YouTube.
Yeah.
Were you ever nervous of like getting out there and putting yourself out there?
Totally.
Yeah.
Well, I started my channel when I was like 12 or 13, and so I was like a little kid.
I remember you
like
being really young when you did it.
I was really, really shy when I was younger.
That's so hard to believe. You're such like a free spirited person.
Have like packages and stuff, and you're like, hey guys, this is what we got. And I was just like, man, she's just like a little kid, and you were just. It was very engaging.
Yeah, but it's like even then I was like way more like, okay, I kind of like I'm doing this because I want to share my things, and then like eventually it kind of turned into like I want to share more about me and like my experience around it too.
I think you did that very well.
Yeah, it's where like I don't know, it just like adds that extra element of like okay, I'm sharing my life, like the things that I care about, and like all my personality and everything else comes with it too.
Well, like I was saying, like we were only like 200 something, but like I feel like all our videos has like the same view count as our subs. So like for me, I'm like that's what I want. I want just
people that are actually subbing to us, they're consistently watching our stuff,
that's all
and that means that they actually like watching
for
it,
the people that are watching, and like
exactly.
It's cool having the same like 5 to 10 people calling each video. It's like making that community.
Yeah.
Kyle, you're somewhere. Kyle's in Canada somewhere. What's up, Corey? Kyle's in Canada somewhere. Shout out to Pokemon Kyle. He's like our number one fan.
Yeah, he shares every video.
Thanks, Kyle.
So, this episode is dedicated to Kyle.
Every episode is dedicated to Kyle.
Every episode.
Well, it's been awesome talking to you. If you haven't, we're going to put their links all on the bottom so you can go and check out your stuff.
I did have one more question before. Where do you see yourself in like the next like 10 years or like 5 to 10?
That's
how
like the next year.
Okay,
like 10 years.
Yeah, we won't go 10. Let's go 3 to 5. Let's go 3 to 5.
3 to 5, 6 months. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
that's what
I know it's hard to say like with the market of Pokemon and how it goes, but like I don't see Pokemon dying anytime soon. So you've been doing it since you were a kid.
I've been doing it for over 10 years.
I feel like I'm sure you'll be doing it for another 10 years. Where do you see yourself? What do you have plans for?
I think so. I mean, at my core, I love creating things. I love sharing stories. I love telling stories. Like, just creating something that hasn't existed before, like coming up with something new. So anything that involves that, I could definitely see myself owning like some kind of production company or something. That like makes videos.
There you go.
Something involved. Like I think Pokemon will always be a part of my life. Yeah. It's just gonna be like what platform, what way am I creating content? Like right now, it's even like photos, videos, like audio. Like we're just kind of like exploring a bunch of different options.
Right.
So
well, we don't know what the next TikTok platform will be in the next few years.
You mean Musically?
Do you remember those?
Dude, I was on there.
Was that TikTok before?
Yeah, that was TikTok before.
I couldn't stand those. I was like, oh my god,
it's weird, man.
A bunch of kids just singing videos like 2 seconds delayed. I was
do you remember High Five?
No,
I don't.
No? Oh man, I'm old.
One more question.
You lied.
I always ask this. I think I know. What is your favorite Pokemon and your favorite Pokemon card?
Okay, my favorite Pokemon is Growlithe.
Oh, it is Growlithe. Yes.
Oh, that was
you have your little Growlithe in every video.
Yeah, it's my cute little Growlithe. And then my favorite card that I own is, it's funny because I was just doing the panel on the stage and we were talking, somebody asked us that question.
Oh yeah.
I got gifted from one of my really good YouTube friends at the time in like 2012, a 2009 spiky-eared Pichu illustrator card from a very special lineup, like an illustration contest. Like winners, allegedly there's only like 100 or less of this card that exists.
Oh wow, okay.
One of my friends gifted it to me for my birthday one year.
Wow.
And like one of the people that I like grew up with making videos with. We were like not close by, like miles away, but
is it graded?
I got it graded.
Yeah.
It came back as a 9 because of the centering. But it was like a beautiful, like brand spanking new card.
PSA I just like submitted like such a mint
Why
Japanese Charizard. But she was talking about centering, but it was like if the card was tilted on side, they gave it a 7, and I was like, a 7, bro, a 7.
I actually sent that Dark Alakazam sign from Leonhardt and Sarah.
Nice.
Yeah, I already sent it out to PSA.
Oh, you already dropped it off?
Yeah, I already dropped it off. Yeah, I filled out the paperwork and everything. Just waiting for them to text me so I can pay for it.
There you go. Well, Danny, it was a pleasure talking to you and having you on the podcast.
Most pleasure.
Maybe in the future
this was my favorite, my most anticipated interview that I wanted to do. Yeah.
So again, we're gonna put their links in the bio. You're gonna go and follow them, and it's gonna be great.
Also, one last thing, we do this. We have to do this every video. GradedGuard. We are sponsored by GradedGuard right across.
Sitting right there.
And we just picked up a new sponsor like 2 hours ago here at Collectacon.
Zion cases.
For your slabs.
And it fits your graded guards, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Fits your graded guards.
Wow. All right, with that, we'll head out.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Later.